urbanization brings enormous challenges, not in least in terms of inequality. When cities are poorly planned, it is often followed by widening gaps between urban centers and the outskirts, and between different groups in the society. In fact, women and girls are particularly vulnerable in the light of rapid urbanization. For this reason, it is so important to include girls and young women in the decision-making processes regarding urban development.
In 2016, we started an initiative called Urban Girls Movement. We really tried to provide a method for girls to work together with the professionals in redesigning their cities.
So we saw that the presence of young girls in the public space in Fittja, and in particular the central parts, was limited. And that was due to a feeling of unsafety, but also to the fact that there is an open drug scene in the area. So we saw that Fittja was a particular priority when it comes to listening to young girls and making their voices heard.
The project started out with us going for a walk in the area and talking about how they made us feel and how certain places made us feel unsafe and what we would like to improve, such as brighter lights, more colors, or just places that we can sit so we're able to hang out with friends and also make people stay in Fittja. So it's just not a place that we pass by. And it ended up with Minecraft that helped us visualize our ideas.
After that, we prioritize what is most important to actually change and build according to these girls. And then they deliver these proposals to their local leaders.
Urban Girls Movements inspired us by highlighting the need of shape and colors that turns a public place into a living room. Visible here from Regnbågsparken, the Park of the Rainbow, where we stand, is a proof that you can take back a public space that's been occupied by criminals back to the local residents.
In Botkyrka we have had a lot of different working methods to include our inhabitants, but the Urban Girls Movement had helped us to develop them further and with a broader perspective so we can change the structure for real.
After the project, I would say I've seen differences in general, such as like brighter colors, more lighting, and like in general, more people just playing in the local area. And that's been a very good impact from the project.
After we did the pilot here in Fittja, the next step was digitizing for global scaling. The toolbox consists of 9 blocks, representing the 3 phases of urban development processes. The toolbox provides a clear guideline on how to carry out the project, while still allowing flexibility and context sensitivity. The platform was launched on International Women's Day in 2021 and is used in 280 cities in 90 countries. The Her City team is currently supporting 10 flagship projects around the world, the first one taking place in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Poverty is not just about the lack of money, it's the lack of information, opportunity and choice. And in an impoverished township like Diepsloot, it's also the lack of having a voice or being able to fix what you see is wrong. So at first the girls said that there were challenges with gender-based violence, with teenage pregnancy, drug and alcohol abuse, gangsterism. But when we went on the exploratory walk, it was interesting to see how angry they got about water running down the street, sewage overflowing, children having nowhere to play. And I can't wait to see when the tactical urbanism plays out and they see that they are empowered to actually make a change and that their visions can become a reality.
Cities can only be of service to its people when planned from the lens of its most vulnerable inhabitants.
I would like to see my point being seen and my dreams being visualized, because I dream for Diepsloot to be a better place, and I believe that with my help it could be a better place.